can I quit when I'm too good to retire? What the fuck? What the fuck? How can I quit when I'm too good to retire?
I was made for this, yeah, I was made for this.
What the fuck? What the fuck? How can I quit when I'm too good to retire? What the fuck? What the fuck? Damn!
Oh shit, y'all in trouble now though. Oh yeah, I don't even know what's about to happen though. About to take him back. Long Island again. Have to take him back to bring him forward. You know what I'm saying? Batta. Yo.
Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Let the rhythm get you. My skin is special, tinted liquid metal. Meditating, lower limbs resemble twisted pretzels. I'm the giant that isn't gentle when gripping pencils. I'm as vicious as pigs and ghettos that pistol wet you. I'm the premonition your motion got when he did Nintendo. Hello, fill a split up with the Piff Essentials. Smoking so much that my piss is green, it isn't yellow. They call me Mr. Mellow, the firefighter, the highest sire in my empire. Vagina diver, retired diamond miner, the higher dime supplier, and finer tire, the hyper cipher rhymer. You're inside my diaper, divine designer of the prana that you find inside you. The modern time messiah, a guy like I'm Elijah. Liver, got the beaker with the potion in it. Drinking, I had the seizure cause I overdid it. Geniuses don't know of limits. I leave my penis in the hole and finish. Sleeping with the cleanest of the holy women. Tripping, habitual hallucinator. In the visions of a music player. As I listen to your human prayers, I tell them hit me on my two-way pager. My life is scripted in my Luca Vader. Batta. Legend of the Slayer of the Giants. Legend of the Slayer of the Giants. Legend of the some raw shit. Legend of the Slayer of the Giants. Offended by the David and Goliath. They got the story wrong and rearranged that they was lying. I ain't throw a stone, I punched him in the face and he was crying. Made into a tyrant, my flame has been ignited. I'm crazy, I would eat a raw steak in front of lions. When you brave, they gon' open up the gates for you and Zion. When I do escape the state, I'm aiming straight into Orion. Greatest with the rhyming, I coordinated God and Satan's new alliance. It was sanctioned with my guidance. Shining in the rainiest of climates. My brain is in alignment with the calendar created by the Mayans. I gave them all the science. Illustrate the universe and paint it on your iris. Gave you all the cure, then I gave you all the virus. I only like humans that are capable of silence. I'm related to Osiris. When I be woke, I see ghosts. When I be woke, I see ghosts. When I be woke, I see ghosts. It's just me and my three bros like me ghosts. I bring coke to the East Coast on a speedboat. I'm so fire, I breathe smoke and sneeze dope. Sing and I read and speak like free Negroes. Seen hoes at peep shows with 3 toes. I jerk off on the seeds and make trees grow. Stop time by pressing pause on the remote. Black people are struggling and we need hope. Faith is a virtue that you should keep close. Trump got a dirty mouth and it needs soap. Every amendment need to be rewrote. Beware of the wolves in sleek sheep cloaks. Beware of the hoes that got deep throats. Left Baphomet choked, I eat goats. I wrote each quote Dr. King spoke. God, I'm on the way. I'll sacrifice life so mama is okay. Got a knife like OJ. Yes, I pray that my cake can rise like souffle. Tell God I'm on the way. I'll sacrifice life so mama is okay. Got a knife like OJ. Yes, I pray that my cake can rise like souffle. Young brother from the gutter, always been a fighter, never been a runner. Young brother from the gutter, always been a fighter, never been a. Young brother from the gutter, always been a fighter, never been a runner. Mama was a hunter, daddy was a hunter, all my brothers honey. young brother from the gutter, always been a fighter, never been a runner. Woo. Mama was a hunter, all my brothers hunt each other. Woo. Known to knuckle up and uppercut a slugger, punch a snuffer, stun a thugger, gonna stutter, blood a sputter. You gon' do the Brooklyn, pucker, gonna drummer. Father thought I was a parasite in mama belly, but he had it wrong. He ain't know he had a spawn of a warlord till in 9 months I was born. Big, black, strong, body of LeBron. I'm a big king, killing all the pawn. Better be informed when I blow the horn, bringing in the dust, waking up the dawn, looking at a card. Prophesized by the shaman voodoo. Seen it all through the eye of Horus that I watch and view through. There was other warriors before me, but they not this brutal. All this money, but I'm not Maputo. You don't know me, you forgot, now you do. Shaka Zulu, hot fire gonna barbecue you. Something happened to my mom, I'm cuckoo. Block, a boom boom. Don't need a Glock to shoot you. If you black enough, the cops will shoot you. You Apollo, they gon' rock it to you. You a Judah, they gon' Costa Zoo you. You cannot box my wushu. Beat a wigger out in socks and boo-boo. If you weak, then I cannot recruit you. All I see is men in bras and tutus. Do a park and juice. Do bring the text and I'ma chop and screw you. Split her out of my atomic nuke you. Turn another cut to Honolulu. Don't let her thoughts seduce you. Every king need a conscious nunu. Queen that never bring the drama to you. Brown skin like a chocolate yoo-hoo. I am not the usual. Wake the sun up like I'm rock-a-doodoo. Wanna see me, gotta drop your moon rule. Good and evil got a common neutral. They call me Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu. My name is Shaka Zulu. I'm at the top of Kufu. I got the power, who knew? Why would a God salute you? Why would God make a nigga this special? Why would God make a nigga this special? Why would God make a, why would God make a, why would God, why would God, why would God, why would God, why would God make a nigga this special? Heart is beating, heart is this instrumental. Heart is beating, heart is this instrumental. Heart is beating, heart is this instrumental. Why would God make a nigga this special? All I show you is my physical vessel. All I show you is my physical vessel. All I show you is my physical vessel. Why would God make a nigga this special? All I show you is my physical vessel. Hidden spirit in me's interdimensional. Heart is beating, heart is this instrumental. Why would God make a nigga this special? Couldn't trace me if I give you the stencil. Can't erase me if I give you the pencil. You should forfeit if they pick me against you. Knew that I would win the minute I met you. Call a reaper of the grim to collect you. Life a horror flick is getting suspenseful. You don't own your body, this is a rental. What is freedom if the prison is mental? You're just a robotic clone. Dr. Robotnik and sonic zones. All of your chakras are monochrome. Your inner conscience is monotone. Reality's pixelated. It's actually simulated. My shadow's intimidated. I took a tap in the witch's basement. I'm traveling in a spaceship. I crashed and I hit the pavement. I'm battling with the agents. My data can glitch the matrix. You can see my dick print in baggy jeans. You can see my dick print in baggy jeans. You can see my. You can see my. Yo, God, Lord, Batta. Yo, I wish I had a tail, so I could balance on it and kick you and punch you with all 4 limbs. Born with a layer of 5 skin on my foreskin. To cut it, the doctor brought a few swords in. Survival of 44s full of portions. My body's a haunted corpse I was forced in. Ask God for forgiveness and then do more sins. Cheat death to stimulate my endorphins. You can see my dick print in baggy jeans. You can see my dick print in baggy jeans. You can see my. You can see my. You can see my dick print in baggy jeans. Jack with the beanstalk and a sack of beans. Got the bag on me, Black Johnny Appleseed. How Johnny grow cash on the apple tree. God imagine me in an acid dream. Drip blood on the glass and make plasma screens. Shopping cart full of carrots, greens, duct tape, rope, Vaseline. Turn food into fecal matter. Type of dude that'll beat you then feed you after. Just imagine if it rained blood. That's Lord Batta when he peeing with a bleeding bladder. President's a puppet and you think he matters. He's a decent actor. Dial 666 and started ringing after. I got a demon dispatcher, she said I need a password. I told her. So look. Unstoppable grind. If life is a game, it's probably the Monopoly kind. I conquer it till every dollar in your wallet is mine. I'm Optimus Prime, my bones are robotic inside.
My body's a temple, a Solomon shrine. You're trapped in your body and out of your mind. My kundalini's at the top of my spine. What would happen if Batta and Gotta combine? Whoever told you it's impossible lied. How would it sound if the Prophet Muhammad could rhyme? I got the torch from Tupac when he died. Phenomenal shine, I'm mastering photography blind. Capturing the prophecy sign, mapping the stars, connected every dot with a line. To the mother of earth and the father of time. Take his universal clock and rewind. Ghetto nigga from the wildest metropolis. It's so bad we don't consider dying as a consequence. Never seen a home where the child isn't fatherless. The only real reason I'm alive is cause a condom ripped.
Rhetorical question, if they ask y'all who the nicest one.
Ghetto nigga from the wildest metropolis. It's so bad we don't consider dying as a consequence. Never seen a home where the child isn't fatherless. The only real reason I'm alive is cause a condom ripped. Little kids hiding from the sodomists. Grew up next door to pedophiles that ain't on the list. Go outside at night and most likely you'll get robbed and stripped. My hood, a violent homicide is an accomplishment. Sound like Gotham, they're describing in the comic strips. Two-faced jokers always trying to get a plot or twist. Movie theme music or the sirens from the copper whips. Gunshots screaming or combined in a melodic mix. Damn! Background choir of demonic chicks. Hear the hearts beating as I'm tying up the hostages. As the beat sped up, I'll be rhyming over top of it. The human that can stop me when I'm ciphering does not exist. My windpipe in my esophagus. Vocal cords, tongue, lungs like a sniper rifle in a box of clips. Blowing out loud, but I'm silencing the chopper lips. When inhale, I exhale life in the sarcophagus. Damn, slaughtering pigs. Damn, slaughtering pigs. Damn, slaughtering pigs. Damn, 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 damn. Slaughtering pigs. Put a pig in a blanket with all of his kids. Hog time and butcher the hog for the limbs, legs, arms in the fridge, I'ma barbecue ribs. Fry 'em, blood boiling and starting to fizz. Give Porky the chopper a scorching his skin. Bacon, eat his chitlins with an order of squid. Soon as I smell him cooking, I'll be calling for dibs. Turn water to wine, this is war of the swine. Lord of the flies with the head of a hog on a twig. Couldn't hear his wife crying cause she gargling jizz. Turn the mother pig's stomach into orphanages. She a little Miss Piggy, that's a hog in a wig. I dodge and I dip Kermit, I'm leapfrogging the pigs. Like the story where they call me the big bad wolf, huffing and puffing, demolishing cribs of the pigs. Dirty animal, Muhammad forbids, but I'm starving, so if I eat him, hope my father forgives. Hear the devil singing ominous hymns. It's the curse of the ham. It took a son to show his father his sins. Why they call it pigmented when it's darker than his? Stomping the pigs, army wearing carpenter Timbs. I got a cannon like I'm Shannon, I spawn with braids. Camel fire the stick like I'm sparking a seed. Holocaust of the Nazi for calling me nigger. Wolf dog barking at pigs. When I told you I was human, I lied. I'll fart in your fridge and piss in your sink. When I told you I was human, I lied. I'll fart in your fridge and piss in your sink. When I told you I was human, I lied. I'll fart in your fridge and piss in your sink. When I told you I was human, I lied. When I told you I was human, I lied. When I told you I was human, I lied. My human suit a new Tahuti design. The day I was born, Lucifer cried. Looked death in the face with my googly eyes. Wear crowns of a rose, I knew I would rise. When I'm sad, I feel bluer than the hue of the sky. Every day I wear a vest and do a Hail Mary. I'm Doug Funny, Doug Flutie combined. Without using your eyes, my musical vibe is like a movie inside you view in your mind. When bullets hit the ground, I hear beautiful chimes. I just did a Shoryuken, a Hadouken this time. Even if you bigger than me, you little to me. A giant is a midget to a miniature me. Even if you bigger than me, you little to me. Even if you bigger than me, even if you bigger than, even if you bigger than me, you little to me. A giant is a midget to a miniature me. Even if you morbidly obese and thick as can be, hips width of a tree, you skinny to me. Brittle and weak, even niggas with a disease ain't sicker than me. You sniffle and sneeze, I giggle and breathe. Competition to me is like the story of the lady in the shoe, cause you gon' live in defeat. Make a world-class athlete a wimp in the key. When you guaranteed to win, it's like you didn't compete. If victory's sweet, I'm addicted to treats, and I could get the insulin up at the clinic for cheap. If victory's sweet, I'm addicted to treats. If victory's sweet, I'm addicted to treats, and I could get the insulin up at the clinic for cheap. A silverback gorilla got a sissy physique. I stand when I shit, you sit when you pee. I'll fart in your fridge and piss in your sink.
What the fuck?
You die. I'll fart in your fridge and piss in your sink.
What the fuck?
I'll fart in your fridge and piss in your sink.
What the fuck?
I'll fart in your fridge and piss in your sink. But when you dine and dash, you get the dinner for free. Superman is known for killing villains with ease. Flight strength, X-ray vision and speed. You need kryptonite to get him to bleed. But Superman to me's a crippled Christopher Reeve.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
This black hoodie is my bully attire.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
How can I quit when I'm too good to retire?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
This black hoodie is my bully attire.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
How can I quit when I'm too good to retire?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dang! Okay. Look, read it like a book, I'm a crook. Read it like a book, I'm a crook. Take it just took. Look, I put the acid on my tongue and I can hear it dissolve. Before the revolver shoot you, I can hear it revolve. Create the kind of problems that I barely can solve.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Dang! Okay. Look, read it like a book, I'm a crook. Take it just took. Look, I put the acid on my tongue and I can hear it dissolve. Before the revolver shoot you, I can hear it revolve. Create the kind of problems that I barely can solve. My sack isn't big enough to carry my balls. No, I'm still here like a thief in a wig shop. Hit cops with 6 shots popping from his Glock. Squeeze piece, leave a police chief in big slop. Weigh the fish scale on scales out of the fish shop. This black hoodie is my bully attire. Bada sparring with his foot in the tire. How can I quit when I'm too good to retire? My fan freeze and put a book in a fire. Everything I recite is something God said. Everything that I write is something y'all read. Only reason for life is cause I'm not dead. My heart is now a hole in my chest that's full of cobwebs.
I'ma open up your mouth and take a shit in your throat. I'ma open up your mouth and take a shit in your throat. I'ma open up your mouth and take a shit in your throat. Look, if I open up my lungs, I'ma fill them with smoke. If you open up your ears, I'ma fill them with dope. But if I open up my palms and you don't fill it with dough, I'ma open up your mouth and take a shit in your throat. Billy the goat, dripping without sniffing the coke. Gripping a rope, climbing up a slippery slope. Lift up and float, vision of a sinister ghost. Invisible cloak, hidden like a mystical coat. Look, if I open up my lungs, I'ma fill them with smoke. If you open up your ears, I'ma fill them with dope. But if I open up my palms and you don't fill it with dough, I'ma open up your mouth and take a shit in your throat. Billy the goat, dripping without sniffing the coke. Gripping a rope, climbing up a slippery slope. Lift up and float, vision of a sinister ghost. Invisible cloak, hidden like a mystical coat. Give me the toast, I'll kill him if a kitty is groped. My future got a Billy in it like a Hillary joke. Giving them hope, give them what a minister won't. I give them the map, they stranded on the Gilligan boat. Lost, never try, yet I always win. I don't never lose, only way I cannot prevail is if I try to fail. I am male, Elohim, King Judah, lion male. Never lying, Elijah and Zion in the highest realm. I rebelled, so then I was nailed. Metal spike impaled, God's son, soul is real light. In the sky is hell, seen it bright. Inner sight is fine, yet I'm blind as well. Got the book like I'm Eli in my Bible braille. Exhale, then I inhale till I'm high as hell. Raise hell till it's heaven's height. You'll need a helicopter. Hellraiser, see a Satan here. I'm a devil barber, cut the horns. Call me Hellboy, cause my head is altered. Devil run, go to hell and hunt. I should get an Oscar. Helen Keller, heard a fat lady at the Devil's Opera. Slept with monsters underneath your bed. I'm under better monsters. Metal chopper was the first time I ever met a popper. Red and Baca, kept the Tekken clock in elementary locker. Her head is larger, skull elongated like comedic fathers. Never conquered, the best evolvers, we dimension hoppers. Dennis Hopper, bring the world of worlds for the extra aqua. Kevin Costner, dancing with the wolves, you ain't stepping proper. Benny Hanna, chop the ready rock up, then behead imposters. Weapon armor, feel like Ted Kaczynski in a leather bomber. Next to Batta, any mortal human is a pet chihuahua. Texting all the numbers in existence till I get Rihanna. Sex and honor, hope I get her pregnant with the second Batta. Met a homeless man that said he used to be rich. Met a skinny crack hoe that said she used to be thick. Met a couple load heads that said they used to be pimps. But I never met a man that said he used to be this. Batta.
Win. All I do is win. I get it, then I go out and spin. I go to church, get out and sin. Niggas running their mouth with legs on their chin. Win. All I do is win. I get it, then I go out and spin. I go to church, get out and sin. Niggas running their mouth with legs on their chin. Gone with the wind. Calm in my palm, until dawn hit his win. Call on LeBron when I ball in the gym. When I die, I sing a song from within. When I burn, release a cost in the chin. Psychedelic, I die every day. When I smoke, I get as high as my pay. I'm a clown, I put a pie in your face. When I close my eyes, I fly up in space. Life a bitch, life a bitch, life a bitch, life a bitch that I'ma tie up in gray. I don't understand the reason why I'm even here anymore. I wanna win, but yet I fear the allure. You rich, but inside of you clearly is poor. Lord, black intelligence, superior more. There is a war. I'm waiting outside your exterior door. Ninja, decapitate a grizzly bear with a sword. Ninja, decapitate a grizzly bear with a sword. God, you're an animal compared to a lord. I'm gorilla, you're a curious George. God, you the type to win and marry a whore.
All I do is win. You.
Yeah. Somebody mother giving birth to them. Right now there's a dead man being covered by dirt on him. They say the world flat like a vinyl record and the earth it spins. God's hands made it from the scratch first like Kool Herc with his Grand Wizard. Feel like Air Jordan as a 40-year-old. I'm touring the globe, I'ma eat your fate with a fork in the road. Been awarded the throne, watch a nigga as he pull a sword out of stone. Devil haunted my home, from a broken family I was born alone. Never taught to be grown, last girl told me I need to call up Tyrone. But she bought me the phone, since I left her everything I recorded is blown. Now she calling me back, cause she see me glowing and my aura is gold. I'm ignoring these hoes, cause they all the same like a war of the clones. When my story is told, I'm the little nigga from the wigwam. Moonstar like in the symbol of the Islam. Whole wide world in the middle with my big palm. Flick a nickel in the river that I wish on. With the wish wand, everything that I need I receive like a lynch swan. Been calm, too long, chicken something like a lip balm. Sick of running from the lynch mob. Bitch they kill me, bury me to this song. If I don't die and I live long, better get gone. Like if Mike Vick killed John Wick, dog split, God King Nimrod. Yellow nigga, I'm a Simpson, simulate stars, but I've been one wisdom. Inverse orgasm for the income, how I get funds. Never down, I was born with the up syndrome. Since a kid, young, slips tongue, and I handle game like all 10 of my fingers are big thumbs.
Time is a precious thing, never wasted.
Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
Where is Fancy Bird? In the heart or in the head? We are the music makers.
You think you awake, but you stuck in a deep sleep. You think you awake, but you stuck in a deep sleep. You think you awake, but you stuck in a deep sleep. I'm counting my blessings, you dreaming and counting out each sheep. Lucifer threw me up cause the belly of the beast weak. On the righteous path, put your knees weak, so you quit and never seem to reach peace. In the receipt for your soul is that little paycheck each week. Stuck in a loop and it repeats. Suicide is pressing delete. Your spirit is impure. You're probably gonna end up marrying a whore. We the rebels that America ignore. Take it from the rich, share it with the poor. $100 million buried in the floor. Underground like where Harriet explore. Carry me home in the chariot of lords. How you sleeping when your family at war? I'm an insomniac, working till I put this on the map. King the Hootie, Amin Ra is back. Death is the only time God naps.
Work. My father figures Tommy from the Belly movie. Work. My father figures Tommy from the Belly movie. If I was him, I would've probably shot the Reverend's Cooper. My father figures Tommy from the Belly movie. Work. My father figures Tommy from the Belly movie. Work. My father figures Tommy from the Belly movie. If I was him, I would've probably shot the Reverend's Koopy. I should play Eddie in the Tekken movie. Super glue dreads to my head like Betty's doing. The gas I smoke can get a Chevy moving. Yale students are starting what I'm already proving. Upon taking your first breath, you're already losing. My body's a universal collective unit. Melanin absorb heat like Kevlar. I catch wrecks like I bear hug Reptar. Half man, half horse, I'm a centaur. In a course with black holes and dead stars. My weed man let me choose out of 10 jars. My chin's up, I build traps, my head strong. I'm inclined to breast weight 380 to the chest. I don't think you spot how I bend bars. I think my gun is gay. Cock back, give you the butt. Spit, switch hips, wig split. Missed her, but only niggas get hit. Straight bust, clip done, get limp. Black, white, red, yellow. Black, white, red, yellow. Short, tall, fat, skinny, smart, dumb, rich, ghetto people. King, queen, slave, rebel, young, old, weak, strong, bi, gay, straight fellow. People. Are you the follower or the leader, the priest of the congregation, the owner or in a rental? You either like a god or you the devil, there's different levels. Are you Pinocchio or Geppetto? Dark people, light people, I love people, but I fight people that try evil on my people. How could I free you? The Constitution's a bunch of words I don't gotta read to see a bunch of lies lead you. Low people, high people, blind people, sign over souls with the same. And that defines legal. You bipedal, but your life fetal. Watching time leave you. Be aware of the wolves that dress like sheeple. Work. My father figures Tommy from the Belly movie. If I was him, I would've probably shot the Reverend's Koopy. I should play Eddie in the Tekken movie. Super glue dreads to my head like Betty's doing. The gas I smoke can get a Chevy moving. Yale students are starting what I'm already proving. Upon taking your first breath, you're already losing. My body's a universal collective unit.
Butter so bad and bougie. I got a cat and Uzi. Bring it off like I'm at the movies. Try to let it turn you back to 2D, nigga, that's cartooning. You got the ball, you better pass it to me. Tomahawking like I'm shacking you and lay you in the streets while the traffic moving if you acting stupid. As I'm hash abusing and I'm acid using. Growing shroom on some rapid dookie. Turn the heterosapien back to Lucy, I'm an addict truly. Pockets looking like my dad is Jewish. Cash money like I rap with Tunji. If you disrespect me, I'ma smack your koofy, then I snatch your jewelry.
Pardon me.
Lord watching me, born of a more progeny. So on the Bible I swore solemnly. Lord watching me, born of a more progeny. Source of a pure prophecy. Before Constantine traveled to Nicaea and called it a core following. Modestly, freedom before sovereignty. I don't believe in the theme of a war policy. Amistad landed the street in like 4 blocks from me. Sing K speaking and called her a tall pompously. My phrase couplets change the way brains function. Hard metal skin brown cause it's rain rusted. Tie ropes to your limbs then I play puppets. Cut a hole in your stomach then I make munchkins. I hate tongues to taste buds. If you taste my taste buds you'll taste bud. I showed up at gunfights and gave hugs. Make them put their guns down, shoot them with the same gun. Blame drugs. Failure is the best lesson. She didn't know my name, but she kept guessing. I told her gold string makes the best threaded. When I rump my still skin to flex weapons. Teflon chest vest, lungs burning, breath ganja, sweat resin, epileptic. Before the beginning, I knew the best ending. Thought of the answer, but for the next question. Soothsayer, earth, sun, moon maker. Born instantly, mother never knew labor. Now shroom taker, Obi with the blue saber. Legend King James left out like a new Laker. Who's greater? I draw a circle on the etch a sketch. No birth defects, but I got death defects. Exhale, reach out, catch the breath. Re-inhale it back in before the second breath. Melchizedek, hope is like a god that I never met. Sleeping so hard that I resurrect. I found a treasure chest. I'ma carry as much as my hands hold, then I'm leaving you whatever's left. I rotate the earth with my feet like I'm running on the top exterior of a hamster wheel. He's the Morpheus, I'm the exile. In the simulation, we got the keys and the bitch. Dr. Seuss, Dr. Zeus, jump up, grab the sun, alley-oop, break the chain to this subconscious loop. Prophets' moms are commonly prostitutes. God's recruit, lies are the honest truth. Crabs are big spiders and lobster suits. Pen sharp when I write, cut a desk in half. My written's are better chiseled than metal slabs. Lift iron, my scepter's a magnetic staff. Long blade hidden inside like a machete has. Repentant pen and a pentagram and a pentagraph. Fresh up out the pen in the Pentagon with a weapon stash. Get it past. Sleight of hand, pen and telefast. Fast like the Pentium i9 Adela have. Heavy like appendix that Adela have. White singer, light bringer that the devil cast. Horse legs, Adamite figure, goat head attached. Born Siamese till I ate the second half like a breakfast snack. Colorblind, only see things in the 3 that my spectrum has. Green, red, and black like a Kenyan flag. Every fella Helen Keller ever met is black. I love neck so much I bought a pet giraffe. Bang arm like funny bone and then I laugh. Fist iron, beast sand out a heavy back. Right jab, tip to the left and jab. Left body uppercut, head hit the leather mat. Hopefully he wakes up after 10 seconds pass. I hit him harder than getting past a depressing pass. I throw my do-rag in the sea and trigger a 360-degree tidal wave. We are each one cell in a giant brain. Life a game, self is the boss in the final stage. Compared to the Nephilim, Yao Ming's a dwarf. King of lords with Dumbledore to Mingledorf. Cambatta Canibus, bring a cross. Carry it up a mountain till we exhaust. Batta.
I'm the type to use a glove for a condom and stick it through the middle finger part. And fuck you. Assuming you're a girl, you swallow my sons and blink, you'll illuminate the world. Bright. There's money in the air, I'm burning the house down like people under the stairs. I peep it under the stairs when people don't understand. They keep each other in fair and leave it up to the man. Pounds of reefer, I cut the shit in half like a sphincter and cook it to a tincture. Gourmet, chef boy on me, hitting every joint I chief like George Ali. Bada boom by EP. I want a schmuck and a pancake, a hold a throw like a ghost, let it marinate. Mush mouth with a mouthful of mush on the couch with an ounce of the kush to myself. Baked, I'm a turtle in a half shell with a turban and a rat tail, but not a turtle, I'm a black male. Commit a murder, post cash bail. Blueprint you can't trail, black tail. Black king, gold crown, white mistress. Gray clouds, weed purple, quite splendid. Nightmares, sleepwalking, dream lucid. Ingest, good shrooms and see music. I'm getting stoned like Jesus. I'm getting stoned like Jesus. Getting stoned, getting stoned, getting stoned, getting stoned like Jesus. I'm back up in this bitch like whoa. I see money and my dick might grow. I'm fucking made from Schwarzenegger to fornicator, except I get abortions later. The Molly is transparent, her son is a cross-dresser. You could meet her but it costs extra. Smoke more and I talk lesser. Headdress made of hawk feathers. Rain dance and bring harsh weather. Making Million Man March record. Try a sample of my thought plethora. It's GMO. The cancer, the crab, I crush stations. Modified genetically, I'm above greatness. Smoke. I used to give Steve Harvey lineups. It's cause I'm sharp with the lines, bruh. The shit I speak is deep. I should've dropped it at WikiLeaks. I drop a bomb and make the city sink. Smoke, black king, gold crown, white mistress. Gray clouds, weed purple, quite splendid. Nightmares, sleepwalking, dream lucid. Ingest, good shrooms and see music. I'm getting stoned like Jesus. I'm getting stoned like Jesus. I'm getting stoned like Jesus. I'm getting stoned like Jesus.
murder should sound. Beat pumping like a heart does when there's serpents around. You could probably hear my nervousness now. I'm like a fish out of water, suffocating like a bird when it drowns. I'll make a snow angel in the ashes from burning the church to the ground. Won't be seen in a circus with clowns. I'm a king with a permanent crown. Last thing I've seen is the semi, like right before the final tournament round. I watch and observe from the clouds, looking down at the earth I was bound. I promise that earth isn't round, and Cambatta's both a verb and a noun. I was in the inferno with Dante. If I die, I'm returning as Kanye. I may need to take a rainbow out the sky just to be certain she's not gay. I am the person that God prays to, perfect as virgins on prom day. Surfing her bourbon in Bombay, Papa Perkin do Hercules cosplay. I'm detonating a nuke, I'm Jedi training with Luke and Navy recruits. Devil just gave me a fruit, we in the belly of beast, I'm making them puke. If this is the end of the world and my inevitable death is in sight, I wonder what hell'll be like, cause heaven never sent a special invite. If this is the end of my life and my very last breath is tonight, will I resurrect like a Christ? Start and end it, enter, exit it twice, then start again to get my destiny right. This is the end of I'm the bottom man. I'm the bottom man. I'm the bottom man. I'm the bottom man. Human contraband, cause I'm illegal like a bird in a doctor's hand. Saw the sonogram, and I appeared to be centrifugally spinning in the same position how Sonic ran. Daddy not the supersonic fan, fuck a glove. Mama want a ring on her knuckles like what's in Sonic's hands. Pussy is his promised land, Mecca is the black box. Got him on his knees like Islamic man. Pray to God and got a cam, and placed him in the center of placenta, the place that you enter to the hole like I play center. Laid up as my body and my face render grace with the great scepter. Incubated in a hydroponic grow box with radiated glow rocks, then closed up with a bow block. My birth certificate had no pops. It's kinda like I'm baby Christ, but instead of a manger, it's a dope spot. My birth certificate had no pops. It's kinda like I'm baby Christ, but instead of a manger, it's a dope spot. From a place where you don't call the cops. They cooking bass inside the basement, but the door ain't locked. I was just a tot when I walked in and I saw them pots ballin' hot. Weed as loud as Haitians in a barber shop. Patrons come to bargain shop, place to get the raw and rock. Take these vivid memories and place them in my story plot. Witnessing the birth of Black Jason and the Argonauts. Armed and got an army, set up bases on the foreign blocks. Corners pop. My life story's a John Singleton movie. My life story's a John Singleton movie. My life story's a John Singleton movie. Rock slinging and Uzis, pot chiefing and Lucy's. My life story's a John Singleton movie. My life story's a John Singleton movie. Rock slinging and Uzis, pot chiefing and Lucy's. Substitute me and make prize, leave out the Fugees. In my pocket, in my big, in that car seat, in that Gucci. If it means I'll be endowed with the God features, then shoot me. What? Hold my car keys in my jewelry. I concuss you, then I spit out a hawk heave in a loogie on your baby girl head like I'm fleeing that movie. It's killer season, getting even. I'm pistol squeezing on them simple heathens. Shipping bricks up to different regions like it's Christmas season. Committing treason, prison system sneaking on me like a ninja creeping. So why Assassin Creed? So why Assassin Creed? What if when you're dying on your deathbed, the secret to revitalizing life is being breastfed? But for that moment that I'm dead, I'll fuck so many versions. When I'm resurrected, I wake up in a red bed. I encapsulate the universe sonically. My physiology represents the dichotomy. I think I now overstand the idolatry. If I'm idolatry, you climb onto me. You take fruit from me, you hang noose from me. If I'm idolatry, you try chopping me. I wish a nigga would, I'll pop the trunk. There's more bite than bark in me. I foster belief and all them addicts fall for me. Bado. Yeah. 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 Smoke, mirrors. Yeah. Batta. Yeah. Love.
Only some of us live, but all of us die. None of us laugh as much as we cry. All of that beauty and nothing inside. All of that money and none of your pride. None of you fight, you run and you hide. But only the strong are gonna survive. The country is under corruption, it's running on nothing but money. We trust in their lies, they puppet our lives. If I told you about all of this stuff on my mind, I could swear that my tongue would be tied. Either that or in government custody, stuck in them cuffs with a gun in my side. And my sisters and brothers combine, and we let all our love intertwine. Like the sun we gon' shine, cause all of us one of a kind. There's nothing but time, but we wasted on chasing them papers and banging them haters and hunching them dimes. All this shit is disrupting your grind. Only truth when it comes to the rhymes. Beautiful music is something divine. Visionary, y'all uncover your eyes. Flow is telescopic, hover with mine. Just come for the ride. Living to work, living to cry, living to fall, living to fight. Living it wrong is living it right. I'm living to live to the day that I die. I'll open this book, read a few lines. Is there a God? Show me a sign. All of these things I got on my mind. I'm living to live to the day that I die. I'm coming from work, blood on my hands, wiping my tears. I don't understand why am I here if all of my dreams are killing with fear. How is this fair? So many nights, so many days. What is it worth when I feel like a slave? All of this stress and all of this pain. I seen a lot for a nigga my age. I'm sick of the violence, sick of sisters and brothers just killing each other for nothing. I'm sitting in silence, roll a swisher and fill it with chronic. Sip a mixture of gin and that tonic. I'ma smoke till I feel like a comet. I'ma drink till I'm sitting and vomit. Getting rid of the pain. A lot of us got this in common. All of us addicts. Narcotic abusers are locked in computers. It's more than a habit. This is how they be controlling the masses. Focus your glasses. This is I hear the rats and roaches screaming. I'm staring at the mirror like, is that Jehovah semen? I hope that I'm just dreaming. The LSD is peaking. I look deaf in his eyes. If he blink first, let the heat work. Turn to Bruce Lee like I'm Steve Burke. In that porta potty, this is rebirth. If I squeeze first, he in deep dirt. You gon' see him murk like a 40 dash on that green turf, and he's Stalworth. What's it all worth? What the fuck I'm doing on earth? What the fuck is love? It all hurts. I'm making church at a concert. Gotta give me shit this whole work. People pity potty, pistol popping, popping on perp. What the fuck I'm doing on earth? What the fuck I'm doing on earth? People pity potty, pistol popping, popping on perp. I'm fucking so much that my balls hurt. She suck. I hear the rats and roaches screaming. I'm staring at the mirror like, is that Jehovah semen? I hope that I'm just dreaming. The LSD is peaking. Fucking so much that my balls hurt. She's fucking so much that my balls hurt. She's what the fuck I'm doing on earth? People pity potty, pistol popping on perp. I'm fucking so much that my balls hurt. She's sucking so much that her jaw hurt. Have to run out, I don't want her. I'm just your typical monster. I'm a bad influence to the average student, cause they rather have them as a cattle unit than absorbing data from this rapping music. When the battle brewing, Mac is copping to it. This is trapping music, this is crack I'm moving. See my mama struggle, see my daddy lose it. It's a bad illusion, so I'm rapping through it like a pastor do it, cause I had to do it. Secret society, keeping it on me. I'm speaking so quietly. My deepest anxiety creeping inside of me. How can I keep my sobriety? Hello money, hello pussy, marijuana, hella dummy. Hello everybody, I say hello heaven, hella sunny. Hello honey, she hella chunky like a Teletubby. Let me fuck you. Oh my fucking god, I love shrooms. Every time I trip, I run nude. My favorite martial art is kung fu. I can stop your heart in one move like I'm Sun Tzu. Focus so far up your ass, though I only got one shoe. Got that cocaine, call it Rick James on my funk groove. Molly and me, I'm like fuck food. Everybody around me drug you. From the jungle with a bundle in my bunghole. I'm above you, but I love you cause I was you. I am that rose of the raw bull. Anything I wish will come true. Gangsters be moving in silence, so I got that blung blung with that muzzle. Hush hush when it busts you. When it mumble, you in trouble. Got a red bone with a bubble. If you want yo, you can come through. I'ma fuck yo, I don't cut door. I'm a blunt door, double cup door. I'm a wobble like a rough cross when I stumble. I'm a blunt pull till my lungs full and I'm choked out, screaming uncle in a blood pool with a bum bros. I'ma shake that shit off, I'm a tough dog. Got the rennet.
photo strip of destiny, when the lonely silence is deafening, and my living situation is depressing me. I'm repaying the Lord's spiritual debt to me. First time I took a lethal sized dose, but never will I load syringes with dope. I remember being lost, scared, delusional. Seen the same laws the soothsayer Druids do. Took a ladder to the 7th dimension. The body is literally spirit detention. Leviticus scripture describes Moses liberating social divides, leading sinners with the diethylamide. Add a little salvia divinorum, leave stiff and dry. From the forest, the last soldier to die. Smoke bubble kush, my lieutenant still dead. What is LSD? What is LSD? What is LSD? Lunar solar duality. Lucifer, Satan, devil, Logan, Spawn, Deadpool. The lunatic, sadistic, and dreadful. Osiris limbs scattered and disassembled. Time machine with the Lamborghini style doors. Extremely limited silverish DeLorean. Why my head look slightly deformative? Cause my frontal lobe synaptics are dwarfing them. And every time I let semen drop, I create a legacy of super demigods. I'm Luke Skywalker's daddy, my red lightsaber's dark, my laboratory secluded and dark. Lyric sick as dysentery. I'm a living speaking dictionary. Mental lexicon, Sumerian dialect. I see the image like Spike directs. What is LSD? What is LSD? What is LSD? Lunar solar duality. What is LSD? What is LSD? What is LSD? Lunar solar duality.
I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm consuming the light, they assume that I'm Christ. I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm consuming the light, they assume that I'm Christ. I'm in tune with the, I'm in tune with the, I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm consuming the light, they assume that I'm Christ. As I view with the soothsayer sight, you won't lose if you're using it right. As I view with the soothsayer sight, you won't lose if you're using it right. I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm consuming the light, they assume that I'm Christ. As I view with the soothsayer sight, you won't lose if you're using it right. Reality's an illusion of life, and I'm choosing a ride on a musical flight. Lit a fuse so my future is bright. I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm actually dead. My body only moves when I let the music blast, and my head was attacked by the feds. I was Samson till they hacked off the dreads to subtract from the strength. I see the world through this magical lens, and the trend is emasculate African men. The only path is you have to ascend and react and defend, so the rapture will end. I cracked out the egg with the hand that's attached to a pen. Ink, blood, lead the papyrus red. The best art comes from sleep deprivation. Telepathic how I keep conversation. A genius creating, we need innovation. What is death but a deep meditation? The ether is waiting. I should have told Martin to teach segregation. A king in the making. I'm in tune with the moon in the night. I'm consuming the light, they assume that I'm Christ. As I view with the soothsayer sight, you won't lose if you're using it right.